When people think about America's most beautiful places, they usually imagine New York, Los Angeles, or Miami. But what if I told you that the real beauty of America is hidden in places most tourists completely ignore? Imagine colorful mountain villages that look straight out of Europe, peaceful islands where cars are banned, coastal towns with breathtaking ocean views, and streets so charming they feel like a movie set. Today, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful small towns in America, places that prove you don't need a big city to experience something unforgettable. And trust me, our #1 town is so beautiful that many people call it the closest thing to heaven in America. Let's begin. Number 10, Beaufort, South Carolina. Our journey starts in one of America's oldest coastal towns. Welcome to Beaufort, South Carolina. Founded more than 300 years ago, Beaufort feels like stepping back in time. Massive oak trees stretch over quiet streets, their branches covered with Spanish moss that gently sways in the breeze. Historic homes painted in soft pastel colors line the waterfront, while boats slowly drift across calm blue water. Unlike crowded tourist cities, Beaufort moves at a peaceful pace. People spend their evenings walking along the waterfront park, watching dolphins swim through the river, or enjoying fresh seafood as the sun sets. Hollywood directors have also fallen in love with this town. Movies like Forrest Gump and The Big Chill were filmed here because Beaufort looks almost too perfect to be real. It's one of those rare places where every street feels like a postcard. If you're looking for southern charm mixed with incredible natural beauty, Beaufort is impossible to forget. But believe it or not, our next town looks like it was taken directly from the Swiss Alps. Number 9, Leavenworth, Washington. Imagine driving through the mountains of Washington state and suddenly finding yourself in a tiny German village. That's exactly what Leavenworth feels like. Every building is designed in traditional Bavarian style, complete with colorful flowers, wooden balconies, and beautiful alpine architecture. Even the street signs and restaurants embrace German culture. During winter, snow covers the rooftops, while thousands of lights transform the town into one of the most magical Christmas destinations in America. But Leavenworth isn't just beautiful in winter. Spring brings colorful flowers. Summer fills the mountains with hikers and river adventures. Autumn paints the forests in brilliant shades of orange and gold, and every season feels completely different. Visitors can enjoy authentic German food, explore mountain trails, or simply relax while listening to live music in the town square. Many first-time visitors can't believe this place is actually in the United States. It's one of America's most unique hidden gems. But if you think that looks magical, wait until you see the colorful coastal paradise coming next. Number 8. Bar Harbor, Maine. On the rocky coast of Maine sits a town where the ocean meets the mountains. Welcome to Bar Harbor. Every morning begins with fishing boats leaving the harbor, while the Atlantic Ocean sparkles under the sunrise. Fresh sea air, charming streets, and incredible waterfront views make this one of America's most peaceful destinations. Bar Harbor is also the gateway to Acadia National Park, one of the most beautiful national parks in the country. Visitors can watch whales swimming offshore, hike along dramatic cliffs, or drive to the top of Cadillac Mountain. Here's something incredible. Cadillac Mountain is one of the first places in the United States to see the sunrise during much of the year. Imagine standing above the clouds as the very first rays of sunlight touch America. Moments like that stay with people forever. The town itself is filled with cozy cafes, seafood restaurants, boutique shops, and friendly locals who make every visitor feel welcome. Bar Harbor isn't loud or flashy. Its beauty comes from nature, and sometimes that's even more unforgettable. But the next town offers something completely different. Instead of ocean views, you'll discover America's oldest city. Number 7, St. Augustine, Florida. Most people visit Florida for beaches, but very few realize that America's oldest continuously inhabited city is hidden here. Welcome to St. Augustine. Founded in 1565, this beautiful town is older than Jamestown and even older than Plymouth Colony. Walking through its narrow brick streets feels like traveling back hundreds of years. Historic Spanish buildings stand beside colorful cafes and charming shops. Horse-drawn carriages slowly move through the streets, while musicians perform in old stone courtyards. The famous Castillo de San Marcos still overlooks the water, reminding visitors of centuries of history. As the sun begins to set, golden light reflects across the ancient buildings, creating one of the most beautiful scenes in the entire country. At night, thousands of lights illuminate the historic district, making every street feel magical. History lovers, photographers, and travelers from around the world all fall in love with St. Augustine. It's proof that beauty isn't always about modern skyscrapers. Sometimes, the oldest places tell the greatest stories. But number 6, Helen, Georgia. Hidden deep within the Blue Ridge Mountains lies a town that feels more like Germany than America. Welcome to Helen, Georgia. Years ago, this quiet mountain town transformed itself into a charming Bavarian village. And today, it's one of the most unique destinations in the United States. As you walk through its streets, you'll see colorful European-style buildings, flower-filled balconies, cobblestone walkways, and beautiful wooden bridges crossing a peaceful river. It's hard to believe you're still in Georgia. Every season brings a different kind of magic. Spring covers the mountains with colorful wildflowers. Summer invites visitors to float down the Chattahoochee River. Autumn transforms the forests into brilliant shades of red, orange, and gold. And winter makes the entire town look like a Christmas postcard. Helen is also home to one of America's biggest Oktoberfest celebrations, attracting thousands of visitors every year. But beyond the festivals, the real beauty comes from its peaceful atmosphere and breathtaking mountain scenery. If you've ever dreamed of visiting a tiny European village without leaving America, Helen should be on your bucket list. But the next town offers something no other place in America can. A town where cars are completely banned. Number 5, Mackinac Island, Michigan. Imagine arriving somewhere and hearing no traffic, no engines, no car horns, just birds singing, waves gently hitting the shore, and horses pulling beautiful old-fashioned carriages. Welcome to Mackinac Island. Located between Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas, this tiny island has banned almost all motor vehicles for over a century. Visitors travel by ferry, then explore the island by bicycle, horse carriage, or simply on foot. The result is one of the most peaceful places in North America. Victorian homes overlook sparkling blue water. Historic streets are lined with colorful flowers. The famous Grand Hotel welcomes guests with the world's longest front porch, offering incredible views of Lake Huron. During summer, the island bursts into color as thousands of lilacs bloom across the town. Cycling around the island's scenic coastline is considered one of the most beautiful bike rides in America. Life here moves slowly, and maybe that's exactly why people never want to leave. But now, we're heading somewhere completely different. A place where giant red rocks rise from the desert like something from another planet. Number 4, Sedona, Arizona. If Mars had a luxury vacation destination, it might look like Sedona. Surrounded by massive red sandstone cliffs, this Arizona town is unlike anywhere else in America. As sunlight changes throughout the day, the rocks shift from deep orange to bright red and glowing gold. Sunrise and sunset here feel almost unreal. Every direction offers breathtaking views. Some of the country's most famous hiking trails begin right outside the town, leading visitors through dramatic canyons, hidden caves, and towering rock formations. Many people also believe Sedona has mysterious energy vortexes. While scientists debate these claims, thousands of visitors say they feel unusually peaceful and inspired after spending time here. Whether it's the incredible scenery or simply the silence of the desert, Sedona leaves a lasting impression. Photographers, hikers, artists, and filmmakers travel here from around the world. At number 3, Telluride, Colorado. Hidden deep inside Colorado's San Juan Mountains lies a town that many travelers call America's most breathtaking mountain destination. Welcome to Telluride. Surrounded by towering snow-capped peaks, waterfalls, and colorful forests, Telluride feels like a place straight out of a fantasy movie. Unlike many famous ski resorts, Telluride has managed to keep its small-town charm. The streets are lined with beautifully preserved historic buildings, cozy cafes, local art galleries, and friendly mountain shops. During winter, the town transforms into a snowy paradise. People from around the world come here to ski on some of America's best slopes, but many visitors believe summer is even more beautiful. Wildflowers cover the mountains. Crystal-clear rivers flow through the valleys. Waterfalls appear around nearly every corner. One of the town's biggest attractions is the free gondola ride connecting Telluride with Mountain Village. As you float high above the valley, you're rewarded with unforgettable panoramic views that stretch for miles. Whether you're an adventure lover or simply searching for peace, Telluride offers something truly special. But even this incredible mountain town couldn't reach our top 2, because next comes a place where every street feels like a scene from a romantic movie. Number 2. Carmel-by-the-Sea, California. If there were an award for America's most charming town, Carmel-by-the-Sea would almost certainly win it. Located along California's breathtaking Pacific coast, this magical town looks like it belongs inside a fairy tale. There are no giant billboards, no fast food signs, not even house numbers on many homes. The entire town has been carefully preserved to maintain its timeless beauty. Just a short walk away is Carmel Beach, famous for its soft white sand, turquoise water, and unforgettable sunsets. As evening arrives, the sky turns shades of orange, pink, and purple, creating one of the most beautiful coastal views in America. Artists, writers, photographers, and even Hollywood celebrities have fallen in love with Carmel's peaceful atmosphere. Every corner feels elegant, every street feels welcoming. It's the kind of place where people arrive for a weekend and start dreaming about living there forever. But somehow, one small town still manages to steal the #1 spot. Number 1. Cape May, New Jersey. Taking the #1 position is one of America's greatest hidden treasures. Cape May, New Jersey. Often called America's most beautiful seaside town, Cape May perfectly combines history, architecture, and natural beauty. More than 600 colorful Victorian houses fill the town, creating streets unlike anywhere else in the country. Every home is beautifully decorated with flowers, charming porches, and unique architectural details. Walking through Cape May feels like stepping into another century, but the beauty doesn't stop there. Just beyond the historic streets lies a stunning coastline with wide, sandy beaches and the iconic Cape May Lighthouse watching over the Atlantic Ocean. During sunrise, the ocean glows with golden light. At sunset, the colorful Victorian buildings create an unforgettable picture that attracts photographers from around the world. Cape May is also famous for whale watching, dolphin cruises, bird migration, and peaceful beach walks. Unlike crowded tourist destinations, this town has managed to keep its relaxed atmosphere while preserving its historic character. It's elegant, peaceful, timeless, and that's exactly why so many travelers believe Cape May is America's most beautiful small town. America is filled with famous cities, but sometimes the most unforgettable places are the ones hidden far away from busy highways and crowded tourist attractions. From mountain villages and coastal towns to peaceful islands and historic streets, these small towns remind us that beauty isn't measured by size, it's measured by the memories they leave behind. So, which town surprised you the most? Was it the European charm of Helen, the peaceful streets of Mackinac Island, the magical coastline of Carmel-by-the-Sea, or the timeless beauty of Cape May? Let us know your favorite in the comments below. And if you enjoyed exploring these incredible destinations, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because every week, we uncover the world's most beautiful places, hidden wonders, and unforgettable destinations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. One of those places where every photo looks professionally edited, even when it isn't.